search for Iran's president, who was on board a helicopter that crashed today. Josh Letterman has an update for us. I know you're following it from London. What do you know, Josh?
Well, we're just getting some information, Alex, from the vice president of Iran, the executive vice president, Mohsen Mansouri. He's been speaking on state television, and he has revealed that rescuers have actually made contact with two people who were aboard that helicopter. They say that those two people who were on that helicopter have made contact with rescue forces. Now, they're not disclosing at this point what they have learned from those conversations. And obviously, the big question everyone has, what is the status of President Ra'isi and the others on board? But according to the executive vice president of Iran, he says that the helicopter took off about 1 p.m. local time, and by 1:30, contact with the helicopter was lost. We know that the other two helicopters who were in the convoy with the president of Iran searched, according to the executive vice president. Those helicopters then searched for the one that had hit the ground, and at this point, we don't have any additional information about whether they were able to locate that helicopter or what happened with those other two helicopters. But we are hearing from the head of the Red Crescent in Iran, which is essentially their equivalent of the Red Cross. They say that they are approaching the site that they believe is the site of this incident. So if they are able to reach that site, potentially we could start to know more in the coming minutes and hours, Alex.
Yeah, let's go over who was on board. I have a list of those. We don't know the numbers, although if you have the numbers of people on board this one particular helicopter that's gone down in this convoy, I'd love to hear it. But this particular helicopter reportedly had President Ra'isi, had the foreign minister, Hossein Amir Abdullahian, East Azerbaijan governor as well, the Friday prayers leader of Tabriz city, several other passengers. Again, we don't know the complete number of passengers, but clearly there was a level of leadership on board this. And you say that it is the executive vice president who's been speaking on Iranian state TV. Again, reiterate, two people have been contacted, but has he given anything more about their conditions? Not necessarily names, but do we know if those people are okay? Was there any description offered beyond that?
No description. Really, the only thing that we can infer, Alex, is the fact that they were able to speak by phone with the authorities indicates that they're still alive and at least conscious. But beyond that, we don't have any information. But we should point out, this executive vice president, he is actually the figure who, if it turned out that President Ra'isi were dead, which we don't know that at this point, but if that were to be the case, it's the vice president who would actually take over, according to Iran's constitution, and then would have to call for an election within 50 days. And so this is clearly a key figure who is going to be involved and responsible for the continuity of government in the coming days as we work out exactly what's happened to the president, the foreign minister, these key leaders in Iran's government.
Okay, Josh Letterman, I know you're staying on it and bringing us the very latest and all this transcribing actually happening on Iranian state TV just in the last few minutes. Thank you so much.